Hey, welcome back to the Canadian Online Podcaster Magazine for June. I know I said it out loud. June 2026. I can't believe it already, right? We're like halfway through the year. Oh, wow. Welcome to the official beginning of summer. It'll come at the end of the month, but the beginning of summer in Canada. I want to first say thank you to the amazing people who listen to the show on whatever app you're listening on. Thank you so much. And I've been going through the analytics and looking at the countries represented by you, the listener of this very podcast. And I'm thrilled. We're in like 60 countries, which I find to be shocking and inspiring all at once. Thank you. Wherever you're listening around this world, I would love to hear from you. In the magazine, there's a link to our SpeakPipe. And as a Canadian podcaster, working away on my own without a team, just me, just Dave, on my days off, in between other responsibilities, jumping on the mic to hit record and spend time with you, I would love to hear your voice. So head over to our SpeakPipe link. It's in the magazine. It's on our website. I would love to connect with you and to hear where you're listening to this podcast, where you're reading the magazine from. I'd love to hear from you. So please, it's my one request to put that out in the world is just to have time with you. So if you find value in this magazine, if you find value in the podcast, in what we're trying to build here as Canadian podcasters, and you live anywhere on this globe, I'd love to connect with you. It's completely free. You can record up to a 5-minute message, and I would just love to hear your voice. Tell me who you are, where you're leaving a message from, like where you are in this world. And if you're a Canadian podcaster, a Canadian content creator, tell me about what you do, and let's promote you here. I'd love to find new people to promote every month. And thrilled to see this thing grow over time. We're up episode 31 already, and it just keeps getting bigger, and it wouldn't do any of this without you. So my hat's off to you. Thank you so much for making this part of your life, and I hope you find great value here, and I hope this serves you well. So happy June, everybody. Let's get into today and celebrating the month of summer coming to Canada. It's about time. Here we go. So if we haven't met, my name is Dave. I live in Ontario, Canada. I live near a big hill with lots of water, known as Niagara Falls. You're going to see photos here and there throughout the magazines that I have taken of the place where I live closest to. And I love getting photos from you that read the magazine. I'd love to put it right there, smack dab on the front of the magazine, inside the magazine as well. I'm always looking for photos. So wherever you're reading the magazine from or listening to the show from, and you're in Canada, I need some more Canadian pictures. And where best to get them from? You. I want to know where you are, your little corner of Canada. And take a picture of it and send it out to me and let me know where you're reading the magazine from, and something from your backyard, something famous, something notable. I'd love to see what you got. So send them to me, and you might just see your photo show up in July, August, September this year, maybe even further than that. I'd love to feature your great photography skills. So please send them to me. I'd love to do that and throw it in the magazine. Always fun to celebrate people here that read the magazine and share it. So thank you. And I'm looking forward to seeing your pictures. Don't make me wait too long. I'm looking forward to seeing them. For June, we have another great crop of amazing Canadian content creators. We have some new resources for you as well in the magazine. What we try to offer to you in the magazine are free resources. Free because most of us, the majority of podcasters, don't have a budget, don't have a big team, aren't sponsored, don't have any outside funding. It's just us. It's just us creating this stuff that we love, talking about the things that bring us joy, and trying to help somebody in the process. That's what most podcasters are built around, is single, independent podcasters. And I think that's kind of why I have this magazine. This is kind of the focus. There are other people who are in our space and they promote podcasters from Canada, and they tend to focus on the big names, the big shows with big budgets and lots of money. And yes, we need those shows in podcasting because it draws more people into the space. I love it. But there's also space for you and me, the independent people out there building a podcast out of a hobby, a passion, to support a new business, a coaching thing that we do. And our podcasts are part of what we do, but not on a big scale. I want you to understand the majority of podcasters are not the big shows. They get the most attention, they get the stage time, they get the press. They get mentioned, they get on the top lists of top this, top that. But then there's you and me. We do what we do because we love what we do. And we love connecting with our audience. So my challenge for you this June, whether you take a break for the summertime or you continue creating content all summer long, is that you find time to connect with the people who follow your show, the people who listen to your podcast, the people who reach out to you and leave you a message, that you connect with them in a meaningful way. For me, my options would be SpeakPipe, which I talked about at the beginning, leaving me a voice message up to 5 minutes. You can leave it to me for me anytime. I'd love to hear your voice. That would be wonderful. And I also have Buy Me a Coffee, also in the magazine. And what I've been doing with my Buy Me a Coffee, if you haven't set this up yet, you should. You really, really should. When I set up my Buy Me a Coffee, as these coffee purchases come through, thank you to everybody for that, I send back out not just a quick text message to say thanks. I do a recorded video and I mention the person by name and thank them personally for each coffee that's been purchased for the show. Your support matters to me. And I know it's a huge ask and a huge step forward when my audience steps up and does something where they put their money out there into the world and support a podcaster. It's outstanding. And I've found that by being responsive and putting myself out there and speaking to the people who support the show, it just increases engagement. It makes people come back, and people feel honored that you are actually receptive and thankful for their kindness. One of my recent ones that happened for one of my shows, I had a person and they did a $5 coffee purchase and they sent that off to me to support the show. And you're thinking, well, $5, that's not really even really worth a response, is it, Dave? Well, yes, it is, because I did the same thing, doesn't matter the amount. And I recorded the message, sent it off. And the response from that person was, they were completely floored that, like, they thought that they would never hear from me. And I did the video message, I mentioned them by name, and they're like, I could tell you didn't mass produce that it was personalized. It was real for me, and thank you. And it just shocked them that in a world of AI and fake this and fake that and automation tools and all of these great things that are out there, that the human touch, the human connection still carries weight. So my encouragement for you, no matter how you engage with your audience, Buy Me a Coffee, SpeakPipe, DMs, whatever, do the extra. Do the one step beyond normal, beyond easy. Do for the one that you wish you could do for thousands, and honor that person who reaches out to you. You're going to see a great return on that investment. It's your time. I get it. But that's the one thing that people value the most right now is time. And when they see you investing your time in them, wow, what a great connection point. So don't sleep on that reaction and reinvestment in the people who invest in you as a podcaster. You build upon that, you're going to have a really great community around your show. And it starts with the very first email message, sponsorship, money donated to your show, however it comes to you. Make sure you respond and honor the people who take the big step. It's a big leap, and we need to honor it. So keep that in mind. So we have 10 podcasters featured this month. One thing I would encourage you to do is to use the tool that we're using in the magazine. all the clickable links, when you go to each one of these podcasts in the magazine and you click on it, it takes you to a website called Podlink, pod.link. And on Podlink, you can search up your podcast and find not only the podcast and give a link to your show, you can actually click into the episodes. And you will see all of the different listening apps for your show or the episode that you can send out to an audience member, to a guest, a previous guest for their episode. And it gives the person receiving that pod link the option to pick the app of their choice. Instead of just giving them Apple or Spotify, you can give them the choice of every place that you are, and people can click through. The list is sorted by the relevance for your audience at this point. So take a look at that, and you'll see all of the different places where you can listen to these great podcasts featured in the Canadian Podcaster Online magazine for June. That's Podlink. And there's a page in the magazine about Podlink as well. I really encourage you to use it. It's totally free. And I find it to be one of the best ways to share your podcast with the world. So please go check it out. It's wonderful. It's Podlink. It's in the magazine, and it's how we share every episode we feature and every podcaster in the magazine every month. Podlink. Go check it out. A new tool that we're featuring in the magazine this month is Find That Pod. And Find That Pod is an amazing tool. It's Canadian-based as well, which is a bonus. And not only do we have Find That Pod, but one of the podcasts, you can see on the picture for Find That Pod, there's a monkey wearing headphones. Coolness. I love that. There's also two monkeys, and it's Talk That Pod, which is created by the makers of Find That Pod, and they're both in the magazine this month. So go look for that. And Talk That Pod is an amazing show that I didn't even realize was Canadian at first because I just listened to it, and I love it. And then I got into it a little bit more, and I'm like, hang on. So Talk That Pod is in the magazine, created by the makers of Find That Pod, and there's a whole lot of monkeys. So there's a lot of monkey business in June, and I hope you enjoy it. Go check out both the podcast, Talk That Pod, and the tool, Find That Pod. Again, featured in the magazine for June. You're going to love it. You're going to go monkey over it. It's great. One thing we talk about over on my other show, the How to Podcast series at howtopodcast.ca, because it's Canada, right? Come and join us over there. We're doing 365 episodes in a row on that show this year, and I'd love for you to be a part of our family over there as well. It's a great companion podcast to this show. Happy to have you join us. Over there, we talk about podcast growth. I get a lot of questions from podcasters that I work with around how to grow my show. And I love the quote we have in the magazine for June from Jordan Harbinger. Growing your audience isn't just about reaching more people. It's about connecting with the right people who resonate with your message. Isn't that great? Growing your audience isn't just about reaching more people. It's about connecting with the right people who resonate with your message. And I think that is probably one of the best things that we can do in June is focusing on connecting with the right people around our show. And I would love to connect with the right people who follow this show and read the magazine. I want to connect with you. And I want to put this into practice. So I've mentioned this many times. I am looking for you to come and write for the magazine. I would love to have an article from you. Your perspective about your journey, your perspective about podcasting in Canada, content creation in Canada, your unique perspective. And you're like, Dave, I'm not really a writer. Well, you create content, and I'm sure you can take something from one of your past episodes and repackage it in an article format. And I'd love to feature you in the magazine. We can shout out your show, shout out what you do, your website, and throw the spotlight on you through the magazine. This magazine is not meant to be a complete Dave fest. I want it to be about us, about you. And I'd love to feature you in the magazine. So I'm putting the call out. I'm looking for writers for the magazine, whether you write one article or you come back multiple times like my good friend Scarlett Classic. I'm looking for people like you. So I'm looking for writers. I'm looking for people to take photos of where you are in this great Canadian country of ours and send those to me as well. I'm looking for voice messages to put in the podcast. I'm looking for all of these people, and I'm looking for podcasters to feature. So we haven't touched your show yet. We haven't pointed people to you yet. Then I need your help. Reach out to me. Tell me about your show. Send me links. Send me your pod.link to your show. There you go. And we can put you in the upcoming magazine. This magazine only gets better when we serve you and serve you well, when we bring value to you, when we raise the collective knowledge about content creation in Canada and shine a light on great podcasters, the biggest shows to the shows made by one person in their basement. And it's just them, right? I want this to be a well-rounded, feature-rich magazine that brings value to you. So please send this out to people. Share the magazine with your friends, your family, with other content creators. And if you have ideas for the magazine, please, I'd love to hear from you. CanadianPodcaster.com is where you can find us, where you can find the magazine. And as you listen to the show, whatever you're listening on right now, it's probably like a subscribe or follow or something on your phone. Just click that bell, click that button, click that thing. And every time there's a new episode, it'll automatically show up on your phone. I'd love for you to do that. Follow the show and be there as we continue this journey to support Canadian creators just like you. And if I haven't met you yet, I need to. Let's make June the month where we make deep connections with our audience and connect with the right people. It's more important than the number and the size of your audience. It's about the connection with your audience. Let's make that a priority in June of 2026. I'll catch you on the 15th of this month when we come back and we do updates on the magazine and feedback and information about the magazine for June. And we play little clips from each of the 10 podcasts we feature in the June magazine edition. And you can come back and hear little clips from the show. So come back, get ready for great connections. Go follow all of the shows in the magazine and let them know that you heard about them in the Canadian Podcaster Online magazine. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the 15th. Take care. Enjoy your first summer of 2026, the only summer of 2026, and looking forward to a great summer together. Keep podcasting, keep doing what you're doing, and go connect with that audience. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the 15th.